Big bro, how you doing? Yeah, Jesse, Rach, how you doing?
Yo, versus. Yeah! There he
What's
is. Long
going
time no see.
on?
There he is. You're thinking alligator, the passionate porpoise, the
Oh,
spiritual
your dad's
starfish.
here. Is Mark Siegel your dad?
No, it's my brother, my best friend.
Your best friend and your brother, Mark Siegel. Why don't you invite him to come?
I should have.
Yeah, we
This
got.
is great.
And look, Jakey, the second Jakey Bakey is there. Jakey Iggy and Jakey Other is there. And I got Miles for a second. Come say hi.
Put him on. Miles, long time no see, buddy. Woo! Let's get crazy today. We're gonna
Hey,
get nuts.
I gotta ask you the first question, okay?
Uh-oh.
Besides, that looks beautiful behind you. Um,
Yeah?
Most importantly, all right, you're doing a keynote speech in front of almost $1 billion company, and what is your objective at this retreat? It's a leadership retreat for almost $1 billion company. Like, what are you going to teach? What are you going to preach? What are you going to inspire? What's your main objective of your speech?
Yeah, so Dave, I thought you'd never ask. So the main objective for this speech is to leave everyone obviously inspired, elevated. I understand that sometimes with big companies, it could be a disconnect between the sales team and the installation team. I want everybody to get on the same page, kind of like a well-oiled machine, like the New England Patriots. Everybody has a role. And obviously, I want to inspire people when it comes to sales. You know, the company that we're at, Power Home, the founder, Jason Waller, like, this company is not playing around. They're changing the entire industry for what they do in power and solar and so forth. We want to have everyone inspired, most importantly, working together as a cohesive unit where everybody's on the same team, egos aside. Because when you do that, as you know, because you've taught me this, everything just works a little bit smoother. And the whole operation from top to bottom is more organized. That's the objective.
And you know what's so cool? That company from top to bottom. The reason I'm here is that from top to bottom, there's a elevate others to elevate yourself. And I have met so many of the executives, the directors, and the team, and the company has changed their life. So not only has Jason changed their life, but the company has changed their life. New houses, I've been at the bottom, so I know what it's like to be given an opportunity. Not everybody takes advantage of it, but these people are. They're taking advantage of a huge opportunity with a great leader, an intelligent follower, and it's just so great to be here, especially with you, my friend.
Yeah, what an honor, what a privilege. And just to be honest, this is the first of many to come. But I'm so excited, so grateful, and thankful to be here. I know you played a big role in that. Let me turn the question around on you, Dave. What is your objective? What do you want to leave the audience and the company with this weekend?
They're at a crucial time because they can take this to a whole nother level, to a multi-billion-dollar company. And what I want to do is show, look, here's the possibilities. Now, let me show you the daily practices to become inspired, to make those possibilities probabilities, and then provide them pragmatic tools to elevate discipline, to give them a new strategy and perspective, and awareness on the spiritual sense to raise their vibration to the level of Jason Waller, the CEO, to the level of David Nurse, who's also a keynote speaker, to the level of you. And if I can teach them that discipline, strategy, and awareness to take that probability, all of a sudden a multi-billion-dollar company becomes their perspective as it is already mine. There's perceived value and then there's regular value. They need to escalate and elevate and inspire their own perception of their own company. And no better person to lead the way than the incredible good friend of mine, who's the star of my TV show. If you didn't catch it last night, episode 2 in season 2 of 2 Minute Drill. And we'll be filming office hours as well with the great Jason Waller.
And I'll be down there in July to hang out with you guys. I can't wait for that. And also, what you just said, it reminds me something that you always say, the people that must be what they can be. There is so much potential in this organization. You're going to help them fulfill it. And I love it. I'm going to dive right in. You ready for me?
I'm ready for you.
One thing that you talk about often, and it's so true, and I think it's very valuable, is, and I don't think you say it exactly like this, but something like this, is filling your cup first. Making sure you're on fire so that you can be your best self to inspire others. And I think a lot of people don't do that. They think that that's being selfish, when the reality is you need to be performing at optimal level so that you can then do the best to elevate others around you, right?
Yeah, well, a lot of people believe the more you give, the more you get. A lot of people subscribe to the glass half full philosophy and perspective. Not me. I believe the glass is overflowing and you need to receive so you can give. Imagine if your glass is half full. You still can't give the same thing as somebody whose glass is overflowing. And the people whose glasses are overflowing are the people that know how to receive with good intentions, meaning the intention to appreciate all that I've received and give it all away by adding value to it. And that's the difference in the shift in the paradigm, no pun intended, the shift in the paradigm of giving to receive, shift that paradigm, receive so you can give.
I love it. We're going to change gears just for one quick second. I'm going to throw you a little bit of a curveball when you're expecting a fastball. When I come down in July, will I have the privilege of meeting Peabody, or you're not going to have him yet?
Now, Peabody is a hidden secret. I don't want everybody, because I'm going to go down to San Diego. I'm bidding on Peabody. He is a genetically engineered miniature horse the size of a pug. He's going to be the best friend to my miniature dachshund, Coco. He has a silly look on him. If you're not following Craig Siegel, if you're not following Jason Weller, then at least follow Peabody. He's on TikTok. It'll be the cutest video ever, but please do not bother him.
Jason!
I see Jason by Peabody.
Oh, no. Love that guy. Jay, we'll see you down at the bar in about 15 minutes.
Oh, man.
Hey, one
Bring
thing
him
that
in
you
for
always
a
talk about
question.
also. Should we?
Yeah. Let's
see.
each ask him a question.
Let's see if we can get him.
Can you get him? He probably without his shirt on, so it'll be like a white
Jay,
mustache.
you want to come on here, brother? Dave, in the meantime, talk about the ability about how to scale a business.
Look, I got a 3-step approach, and anybody that wants the 5 daily practices or my 3 steps to scaling a business, just email me, david@dmeltzer.com, david@dmeltzer.com. Here's how you scale a business. Find someone that is aligned with the values of your company and understands the 5 daily practices. Have somebody shadow that person, then have them work with that person, then have them supervise that person, then have them drop off and have somebody else shadow that person, then work with them, and then follow them and supervise them. That's how we scale a business. It's through leadership, education, training, situational knowledge, experience, and success. Not only are they going to learn what it takes strategically, but they're going to learn desire-wise, mindset, heart set, and open hands-wise, what it takes to be in your business. You got to fire fast and promote even faster. All right, Jason says his shirt is on. Can we add him?
Yeah, we can. And I got to tell you, you're on absolute fire.
Why don't you tear your shirt off when Jason puts his on?
Who, me? Don't threaten me with a good
time. Go
time.
Hulk Hogan on us, baby. Go Hulk Hogan.
Yeah!
Bam!
What's hilarious
Bam!
is we're all under the same roof right now, just in different spots. What's up, Jay?
He's on the cheap internet in the lobby. That's the problem, Craig.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. But he's frozen in a nice picture of him. That's looking good.
He does look super handsome, if I'm being honest.
All right, let me hit you with a question.
Let's do this.
You're here yesterday. You know, you're around some very successful people. One of the cultural things about Jason and his team is, you know, they are from rags to riches type of guys, right? They don't stand on ceremony or ego about you have to be a Harvard educated MBA. What have you learned about the grit of the Proper Home Solar team, the grit of Jason Waller and his team, about being able to go from rags to riches to be all in?
Yeah, I love Jason, and I only just met him for the first time last night, but I feel an instant connection. The thing is you're absolutely right. It doesn't take a Harvard graduation or certification from different places. It takes grit, hard commitment, and a vision. That's exactly what Jason has. And even when I was speaking to him last night, I was picking his brain. I was just asking him all about his company and like power and solar and like how does it all work and so forth. Like he was just going, he has such a distinct vision. For example, like some of the states have other types of electricity, right? So it doesn't make most sense for him to be in there. He wants to be in the states where he is the face of this type of energy and so forth. And like you said, it just goes to show you. And what I learned is that what it takes to be super successful in this world, and this is no disrespect to anyone who went to college or whatever the case may be. I graduated college, and Dave, I know you did as well. It takes a commitment of vision and passion and there's nothing that you can't accomplish. And I love being around these guys. They're so passionate about what they're doing, and obviously it's very contagious. And so that's probably the number one thing that I learned by just being around all these juggernauts, including yourself, Dave.
Right on. Well, ask me another question and try to join Jason in when you ask me. So hit me up, brother.
It's not a sacrifice, it's an investment. Talk about that.
Yeah. So, I lost over $100 million way back when. And everybody's like, oh, you lost all this money, you sacrificed so much. Jason,
He's back.
I'm back.
Jason went from security into solar and literally was already successful. And he went all back in. And everyone's like, and he didn't take a paycheck for like 22 months. And his boys weren't taking checks. And they're like, it wasn't a sacrifice. It was an investment in myself. See, people that are confident in themselves, people that understand that I rely on my skills, my knowledge, and my desire. It's no sacrifice to sleep in a car. It's no sacrifice to sell my home so I can put that money back into my business. It's just an investment. And in fact, losing that money. Jason has all these ringers. He does these corporate events. He has all these ringers for all the sporting events. Like, this guy's my first draft. This guy's my second draft. Anyway, invest in yourself. Only people that have the skills, knowledge, and desire and confidence in themselves consider an investment. Everyone else calls it a sacrifice. What's up, Jason Waller?
What's up, baby? Hey, I'm back. Guess who's back? Back again. It took some time, man. The internet, I had to talk to them. They fixed it.
We could never lose you.
Jason plays golf like me. He played 3 holes today in the rain, man. That's my boy.
Hey, here's what we did. We played 2.5 holes, and I asked everybody who came by. We waited. I said, what's your score? Well, mine's 2 shots better, whatever the score was. And then we took exploding balls as teammates. Our leadership that came out here were hitting. We had balls exploding. I was squirting them with squirt guns, making them golf with putters. I mean, it was crazy. We were having a great time.
You guys got poured on?
Yeah, no, we got poured on maybe for like 10 minutes.
Well, that's not bad.
No.
Awesome.
I love it.
All right,
Dave, dive in. Ask him a question.
All right, Jason. So
Fire away, baby.
Your company's growing quickly. You have all types of different offers and
Understatement.
opportunities and options for your business. But your people are changing. We were down after dinner last night, and you were like, oh, my God, we've hired so many people. I want to know everyone, Dave. I don't have time to get to know everyone, and I do some coaching. How exciting was it that in your own company you didn't know all the leaders and you had to come down here to a leadership retreat to get to know?
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting, but it's hard because, they get excited to see me. I do our commercials and, I do all our meetings to try to motivate and inspire them.
You do your TV shows? You do your TV shows that you're the star on?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, by the way, the guy said, "Oh, you're on Jason's show." I'm like, "No, that's David's show." But, yeah.
They thought I was the bar rescue guy. They thought it was
Well, listen, it's exciting because our leadership is continuing to grow. I mean, we're 2,000 employees strong now. I remember we had 1 director, and now we have 30 directors. We have 5 regionals. I mean, the company's growing. We brought all the leadership team here. It's exciting. I get to meet new faces. I got to mess with them on the golf course. We're going to do dinners with them. We've got the retreat. You guys are going to speak and inspire and motivate and empower them. I'm going to try to follow you guys and see if I could light them up. I light them up every month, but they need a flavor of Dave and Craig and David. Like, it's going to be exciting. And I know everybody's been jacked about it. And we're getting ready to play beach football here in a little bit. I don't know if you two are game, but we played yesterday, and I went 2-0. Oh, I know you could. Look, I know you're in shape, Craig. You can handle it. Hey, but me and David
round is a shape. Round is a shape, and I'll bring Miles.
Hey, round is a shape. We can play all-time QB on our teams, Meltzer. That's all we got to do.
I'm excited for this.
Awesome.
Jay, let me ask you. So right now with the company, with how fast it's growing and everything that you're pouring into it, it's such a testament to your vision, your sacrifice, your investment, and your commitments. Where would you like this thing to be 2 years from now? And I know something specific that you told me at dinner last night. I thought it was so special in regards to you being the absolute face in the world. When anyone thinks of power solar, just like Steve Jobs was to Apple and so forth. And I don't think anyone would bet against you. Tell me a little bit where you see this thing going.
Well, I mean, right now we feel we're $1 billion company. I think next year we can be a $2 or $3 billion company. In the next 2 or 3 years, we can be a $10 billion company. With electric cars coming out, and in our world, we don't make enough energy as it is. We need to have more energy. Everybody's power goes out. We just don't have enough, and we can't use old fossil fuels. So the future is now, right? And the future is solar, wind, hydro, and it's today. We need to start doing this now. We need to start empowering people now to do that. So we want to be a part of that movement. We've talked to some of the big car companies of what we can do to help push EVs and empower people to start putting solar on the roofs or putting solar farms out there. It's clean, it's reliable. I think we'll be a $10 billion industry in the next 2 to 3 years easily. But what's really great is the employees are going to have next level life-changing events. You know, we're trying to help empower all of our employees and all of our customers. It is a truly a great movement that we're a part of. One panel, one customer, one employee at a time. The motto's called BAM, and we get excited about it.
BAM! One thing, you know, I coach both of you guys, and I just want to remind you, it's over $1 billion. It's over $2 billion. It's over $10 billion. Don't limit yourself. You two are limiting yourself. You have unbelievable potential. Live between limitlessness and infinity. Always tell yourself, I can do over $2 billion next year, over $10 billion the next year. You don't limit yourself, fellas. Get there, get over there.
Bam! You
Bam!
said it, baby.
I love both of you. I can't wait to come down there and beat your ass in football. Dave, leave the audience with one final gem and nugget.
I gotta leave with you know, my favorite, and it represents both of you guys. As successful as you guys are, and you know, as motivated and hyper competitive. I mean, these guys. I mean, Siegel is like comes here. He's like, I'm gonna shock the world with my marathon, right? And then I go to dinner with Jason for the second night, and it's like, who can give the better toast? Who can give the louder cheer? Who can like everything's a competition. Which I love because I'm hyper competitive. But what I love about both of you guys, and I'm going to leave everyone with, is my good old saying, be kind to your future self and do good deeds like my two friends here. Be kind to your future self. Do good deeds. I promise you the universe will reward you exponentially for your kindness. Keep on giving back, changing lives, elevating others to elevate your success and yourself. Thank you so much.
I love you, David. You're the man, dude. Thank you. Bam.
You got it. Take care, brothers.
Thank you, Craig. Bam. Let's play football.
Bam.
Let's
I'm
play
coming
football.
down.
Love you guys. I'll see you in 5 minutes.
Bye-bye.